and washing up liquid, and it's got its own heater. If you find it difficult holding an item, get a little paper clip or a bit of silver wire and put it through the pendant or the jump ring at the top, and it will help you to hold it. I'm doing it with this locket here, and always remembering to keep looking and watching what you're doing and how much you're removing, because you don't want to remove people's engraving or their initials or anything, hole marks that have been on there for the last 100 years. You know, you could remove that in a few seconds, so you have to be careful with these things. Just touching, and it's best to leave a few marks rather than to remove a whole mark. Again into a little sieve there, into the ultrasonic, and that ultrasonic has got a heater on it, so with the ammonia and hot water and the washing up liquid, and that will do a good job of cleaning. So now you can see where I'm holding the chain very tightly, both ends. The small section that I'm actually polishing, I'm holding it top and bottom, nothing dangling free. If it's a round chain or a fancy chain, you can actually touch it and spin it in your fingers, so you do like all sides of the chain before you move it on. Obviously you can't do that with a flat chain or a curb. You have to do one side and then do the other side, but on this one I'm actually turning it 2 or 3 times before I actually move it on, so I'm getting the whole chain done at the same time. So I'll do it, I'll turn it, I'll do it, I'll turn it, do it, I'll turn it, and that will make sure the whole chain's getting done. I'm paying extra attention to the bit where I've done the soldering and making sure that there's no black and no oxidized left there, because that's what the customer will look for where it was repaired. So now washing out, it's nice to use hot water if you can get it, and a little bowl there. If you've got a sink available, even all the better, and a little brush there. These are readily available. Bone handle brush, and always checking to make sure no stones have fallen out, because they'll either be in the ultrasonic or in that bowl there. So use a nice soft old towel, so you can keep everything in one area, so if anything does drop out, you know more or less where it is. It's more likely to be in the ultrasonic than anywhere else. So if you're afraid that rings are going to drop out when you're cleaning them, then just pop the sieve underneath the ring, and that will catch any stones that fall out. I'm very careful. It looks like I'm doing this very quickly, but I really am taking a lot of care in making sure this customer's jewellery is treated with a great deal of care. Very sentimental, so we have to do that. The rouge does get everywhere. It gets under your fingernails, it gets in every crevice and crack and every piece of jewellery, so it's quite difficult sometimes to get it clean, so time spent here really does give good results. So there we have it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this DVD, and I will be doing some more DVDs. I never know what I'm going to be repairing from one day to the next, So this is just jobs that come in, and I repair them as and when. So please remember, always follow safety precautions, manufacturers' requirements, and take care. If you've got long hair, make sure it's tied back, make sure you've got no dangling sleeves, make sure that you're always safety conscious, and may you have a happy time repairing jewellery.